Nice haul. Good job, girls.
Protecting nature is important to me because we have a responsibility to take care of animals, to take care of the air, the water, the plants, the environment. But we can't survive without all these things. And I think that makes the work that the Nature Conservancy does even more relevant and important.
In the spring of 1964, I was a geology student, and a professor took about half a dozen of us under his wing. One of the trips we took was to Yosemite Valley, and I'd seen pictures of Yosemite, but I still remember very clearly that day we pulled over to the side of the road after we entered the park next to the Merced River. Right here was El Capitan. Right down the valley was Half Dome. We would have been 19 and 20 years old, and this was wow. The impact was incredible, and I was so glad that the people before had set aside places like this in perpetuity. Nobody would want us to go back to the days of the air pollution and the pollution in some rivers that occurred before. It starts with awareness, and the Nature Conservancy has certainly been on the forefront of creating that awareness. The Nature Conservancy is just 75 years old, and the difference that has taken place in that 75 years is huge.
Recently, we've been able to visit some of the Nature Conservancy's preserves. Danger Mound, I'd never been there, and that's a really fascinating place. The Carrizo Plain, another amazing spot with gorgeous plants and wildlife, its own little ecosystem. And then of course the Tehachapis, which is amazing also. We've got deserts, we've got beaches, mountains, everything.
The people we have met, the places we've gone, has really enriched my life. It's become a much bigger part of it, and it's a part that I very much appreciate.
Because TNC is science-based, you have assurance that the projects that they've chosen they're working on are valid because there's collaboration, there's research, there's these people who are skilled in their field. So it makes me feel very sure that it's real, that it's important.
I really appreciate the approach that the Nature Conservancy has taken, where it hasn't been put up a fence and stay out. It has been finding ways where people and nature can coexist very well together. The Nature Conservancy has partnered with landowners to continue to own the property and allow it to be generationally owned by a family, but managed in a way that supports the property on a long-term basis and allowed the native vegetation, native animals to also survive.
The most important thing in the natural world is for us to be good stewards of it. Really, that's what it comes down to.
I can't improve upon that answer.